One thing is certain, we will never create a drawing by simply free picking points on screen. If we want to draft accurately, we'll need to know how to use AutoCAD's coordinate system to lock onto our geometry. I'm going to open a drawing. We're going to go up to our open icon and we're going to come down to our exercise files folder. We'll go into chapter 5 and I'm going to open up the number 2 drawing using O-snaps. So I'll highlight that guy and click open to bring him up on screen. When I look at this drawing, I can see a finished version on the right and an almost finished version on the left. Our job throughout this session is to go through and finish each of the drawings. Let's look at this guy first. If I want to finish this star shape, I'm going to launch my line command, and it would be real nice if I knew what the coordinate of the end of that line was. Now, I could look down in the lower left-hand corner of my screen. I could check out the status bar, but I would only be guessing, because as I move around, those numbers change. So I need to know what the coordinate is, but you know what? AutoCAD has a tool that'll find that coordinate for me. That tool is called an object snap. So I'm going to hit my escape key to cancel out of the line command, and let's bring up the object snap toolbar on our screen. I'm going to come over and right-click on any existing tool, and in the list of toolbars, I'm going to come down to Object Snap. Let me click on this guy to turn him on. He pops up right in the middle of our screen. He's going to be important for this session, so I'm going to keep him right in the middle. I'm going to click, hold, and drag, and I'll move him right up to here. I can use Object Snaps to lock onto my geometry. Let's start by looking at the end point Object Snap. I'm going to launch my line command. Now I would like to start my line from the end point of this line. If I want to do that, AutoCAD's asking me to specify first point. I'm going to come up, click my end point Object Snap, and now if we look at the command line, AutoCAD is looking for an end point. So as I move my cursor close to this line, notice AutoCAD brings up a little icon, tells me it's going to find the end point. If I left click, AutoCAD just locked onto that location. Now I can go to my next point. I'm going to come up and select end point again. I want to lock onto the end point right here. Now that I'm done, I'm going to hit my escape key. Let's take and finish this guy up. I'm going to right click to go right back into the line command. AutoCAD says, where's your first point? Well, I'm going to come up. We're going to use an object snap. I'm going to say the end point, and I'm going to hover by this line. Notice how far away from that end point I can be and still grab